Ma'at Hotep. I am Sataba, Goddess Kefa Admin Ukma'u. I'm here to share with you a video called Spiritual Intimacy. Many of us are under the misconception about what sex is. We are either shown or told by our families, based off of their religious beliefs, that we are not to have sex until we get married, which I truly believe and follow by. I have 3 boys now, but I was taught very differently, and I didn't understand things in the manner that I do now. But intercourse or intimacy comes in many different levels. The most commonly used act is the physical act that we title as sex. And sex is more about just the sensations and feelings that you get from seeing someone who looks good, somebody who has a nice body, somebody who just kind of turns you on based off of maybe something that they said or where you met them, how you may feel about certain things in your life. Sometimes people have sex because they so-called love each other, or they have feelings for each other, or some people just want to release real quick, and it just depends on the different levels of what they have it for. But sex is not just a physical act. Sex is very much a spiritual act. Because when you are having intercourse with someone and you have not intercoursed their mind, you have not learned to have intimacy of the mind and intimacy of the spirit, then you are now just having a physical act, wanting to have a sensation from somebody. The love that we say that we have for people, if not truly understood what divine love is, and a lot of us say that we do, but do not actually act upon what it means. To love someone is to do something without expecting nothing in return. And usually in a sexual act, they do it because they're doing something to expect something in return. But have you ever thought about being intimate with someone spiritually? Not only just in a situation where two spirits, they come together and recognize the oneness, the God in him and the God in her, but to have the act where your mind is completely focused on your connection with God. That you come together in prayer first to bring about your right mind, so that when you come together with your king or you come together with your queen, that you are coming together to either manifest another god or goddess into this realm, or you're here to manifest and invoke the life force within you, so that you may be able to ignite or spark the different parts of you that connects to your spirit, so that you can be able to have that spiritual connection with God, the universe, this realm, the Mother Earth. A lot of us don't do that. And I'm here to share that with you. I know that we enjoy having sex. There was a time that I truly used to enjoy having sex, and that was one of my favorite things that I would do ever since I was a teenager. But in time, you start to realize that is just something very different. For my goddesses, my sisters, my queens, know that you are the gateway to heaven, and that you hold the universe of which these men are looking to go into. As a king said to me earlier, this should be his home, and he is like an occupant. And that is a very good statement to make, because that means that is that oneness that the two have. There should never be just, oh, I'm intimate with this person, I like to have sex with this person, oh, this person makes me feel good. It should be that oneness that you're looking to have with God. It is that oneness that you're looking to have with the God that is in the person that you're with. There should be more between two people who come together than just physical attributes and things that you want. There should always be love within two people and not fear, because fear has no place. But if we make fear into the place of our relationships with people, then there is no love there at all, because love does not encumber fear. But women, make sure that the mate that you choose, the man, the king, the niter, that comes into your heaven, that opens the gateway to what you have to offer, the love and the nurturing and the wisdom and the closeness that you have within you, that you are sharing with this man, with this king, this niter. Know that the essence of him is going to also be now part of you. And these are reasons why you now, for those who have not sensed it prior to this act, that once you do this, you start to feel that person, and you can feel the energy of that person no matter where they are. And it could be arousing just in that thought, because you are one with that person, and the fact of wanting to see that person again is not at all on the act that you and this person did, but now because of the fact that you have not only have been intimate with this man's mind, or with this woman or this goddess or queen's mind, but you now have been one with the spirit of this person, and you have combined your spirits to make one. Know who you are with. Get to know them better. Learn their energies. You don't want to have certain things into your bodies, because those who are heavily drinkers, remember, you are drinking what they call spirits. So you are now having those different levels of spirits, or many spirits within the body, and some of these spirits are negative. And that means that the negative spirits that this person has, male or female, they're now sharing with you. That's why we must get our bodies right. We have to get our health together. We have to get our minds right. And we must get our spirits right to be in line with that special person, that other person who holds that love and that peace and that joy within them, that spirit, that spiritual connection, that vibration of being on the same frequency, to be able to touch that person just so gently, and to know, this is my king, this is my queen. Remember, this is not a physical act. The physical act can be done for many different reasons. But know that with every time that you release, every time a man ejaculates, every time a woman has an orgasm, you are releasing and removing the life force from out of your body, which is why you always feel so drained and tired and exhausted. It's not just because of the physical act that you did, it's the spiritual act that is going along with it, so that when you do physically release, you're releasing that life force from you. And my brothers, my beautiful, beautiful brothers, do not let go of your seed just to any woman. The woman that you choose to carry your seed needs to be of a righteous mind, to know God truly in heart and mind and action and in speech. To know that God is in her heart, and you can tell by the actions that she speaks. That she knows the oneness of God. She knows the peace that comes with God, because God is made of that peace. Do not just share your seed with anybody. Do not let your seed just go into any gateway, because not all gateways lead to heaven. Listen to me, my brothers and sisters. I'm speaking to you out of love and out of wisdom, deep wisdom that has been shared to me and shown to me through meditation. Be careful of who you are intimate with. Know them. Because you may be speaking to a negative spirit that is manifesting a negative person. And that negativity will now become on you and latch onto you until you learn how to remove that from you, which is not always the most easiest of tasks. Know your mate. Know your mate's mind. Know your mate's faith. Know your mate's spiritual walk, and be one with that mate. Be of even yoke, to know that y'all are prepared and ready to make that step. I thank you so much for being here and listening and being part of this. And I hope that this has been some help to my beautiful kings and queens. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. Hotep.